Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Okay, we have some difficulties here. I hope my controller... Oh boy. All right. Um, yeah. So what's going on, everybody? Today we're playing Xplane11. This game has been created by Leminar Research in San Diego. The guy is actually pretty talented. He basically started Xplane11 all by himself. It's a one-man band. He probably has other people working for him now, but Xplane11 is a really good game. I know there's Xplane12, but I think that one is just a visual upgrade. I don't think it's too new to get it. I would probably wait until Xplane13 comes out because that's when the real changes are going to happen. From what I've researched is that number 12 is basically just a visual overhaul of 11 with some new things, but more or less the same. He's not trying to compete with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 or 2024. He's trying to do his own thing because there's a pro version of this that the airplane industry uses. Then this one's not it. This is just for the home console use. Although you can use this to practice with. He does say in the beginning, this is not for commercial use. This is for home console use, PC use. And there is a mobile version of this game, which, yes, does make you question, is this guy really about creating a PC version? He is. I think the mobile version was created just for shits and giggles. He's not serious about that one. I mean, he is working on it, but it's not anything to take seriously. And stuff like that. I think he just was like, hey, why don't I just have a mobile version just for the hell of it, just for the shits and giggles of it. So we are flying the Cessna 172 SP, because it says right there in 172 SP. Man, oh God. Um, yeah, I forgot. It's okay. I haven't played this game in quite a while. Sorry, I'm trying to get my mic adjusted. Oh God. It's all okay. I'm gonna have to reset some things. I forgot it was. All right. There's the plane I'm gonna be flying. See if this. Yeah, there we go. So this is the Cessna 172 SP. The airport I'm taking off from is Fresno Air Terminal, KFAT. I know this airport very well. I actually lived there for most of my life. Okay? Like, you know, shout out to all my friends in Fresno. You know, Fresno's a great place. You all should check it out. You all should move to Fresno, California. It's a nice place. God, okay. Let me. Uh. Hmm. Oh. It's over here. Okay, see, I have the. Okay, actually, hold on. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Let's see. Graphics. Oh, God. Sorry, guys, but I don't know what's going on. I'm going to, that's funny. It even says Xplane11 now released. Featuring 3D clouds, HDR lighting, seasonal effects, 7 new aircraft. I mean, it's not even on Steam, I don't think. I haven't checked, in a while, but this one's on Steam. You can get Xplane11 on Steam. God, frame rates look like shit still. Oh no. Um, Let me just reset a few things. Just so just so it'll run smoothly. That's all I'm trying to get it to do, is run smoothly. Probably gonna have to reset this. I mean, I don't want it low. Whatever. All right. Now, this game has its issues, just like any video game on the planet. And what are these issues? Well, first off, I don't have traffic on. Let me go out to what is it, number 5? Okay. Here, I'll just do this. You see, I don't have traffic on because in Xplane, the regular traffic that you put on this game basically doesn't, like, it's weird. It goes all over the place. It'll go into the grass, then get on the runway. It'll go from the runway into the building. It's just weird. It's just, I don't know what's up with that. And so I don't have traffic on. So it's just me flying. Xplane 12, I don't know if they fixed it. But what I was going to say was Microsoft Flight Simulator X, the traffic works just fine. They follow the path. They go as directed. They listen to the ATC. And stuff like that. So, is this the one where you can? No. Okay. So, I don't have traffic on. So, as you can see, it's just me. There's nobody else. Now, there are parked vehicles. You know, you can showcase parked airplanes. Like, let me see if I can turn around here. Like, there's a parked airplane. It's FedEx. But he ain't going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Sometimes there's parked airplanes over here. But they, but I don't have it to where they actually take off and stuff like that. So this is literally just me flying. It's like I'm the only person in the world flying. Why is that? Because it's weird how the traffic works in this game. So that's it. So today's flight, as you can see from the title, is going to be Fresno to Bakersfield, basically. Okay? That's what we're doing. It'll be a short flight. It's based in the Central Valley. Fresno Yosemite International Airport, KFAT, to Meadows Field Airport in Bakersfield, KBFL. So if you guys want to look on a map, you're more than welcome to. Now, in this game, I don't have I don't use the regular ATC in this game because it is kind of screwed up also. So what I did was I was looking for an alternative. I was like, well, what's an alternative to the ATC in Xplane? Well, there's one which is pilot to ATC, which is you're really talking to real ATC. I don't use it. I have it installed. I've never used it because I'm trying to get familiar with ATC and how to talk to them, because using that can actually get you in trouble. Literally. It's like real live ATC. You're really talking to them. So I would advise only those who know how to talk to ATC realistically, use that program. If you're a person like me, do not use it. Install it so you already have it. So when you reach that level, then you can use it, but do not use it. You will get in trouble by the The FAA. You will get in trouble realistically. I'm telling you. Go look up videos. Go read forums about it. Pilot to ATC is you really talking to ATC in real time. So, what do I suggest you get for this game? Well, there's a plugin called 1/24th to ATC V2. Okay? And this is it. Right here. This thing that I'm moving. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you this. When you use it, you're going to be like, huh? Something's off. Well, no, nothing's off. Because how this works is you input your stuff, and then you actually have to use the real radio stack in your airplane. It's not like Microsoft Flight Simulator, where you can press the little sign next to your 1 on the keyboard, and then you can, press 1, 2, 3, and 4. This, you really have to use the radio stack. Okay? And you have to, mess with these knobs and buttons and shit. And it takes some getting used to. Since I haven't been on this for a while, I might screw up today. So if I screw up, that's my fault. But hey, it's a bit more difficult than, Xplane. Now in Xplane, you can, than in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now in Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can mess around with the radio stack. I just don't, because I have the big pop-up window and just use that. That's just my style. I know it's not realistic. I know it's not helping me use a radio stack, but hey, this game I use a radio stack because there isn't a pop-up window like there is in Microsoft Flight Simulator X. So, and I want to talk to you about this before we start our flight today, because I want to give you some knowledge. For those of you who may want to get into flight simulators, or maybe you play a flight simulator, no matter which one it is, I want to give you some info that will help you later on, okay? This is to help you guys. And it's also to help me, because I learn every single day, that I play these games, that I practice. I learn something new from you guys. You learn something new from me. Now, let's since I'm on the subject of plugins and mods and stuff, do I play my flight simulators with a bunch of mods, with a bunch of plugins? No. But yes. And what do I mean by that? When it comes to mods, I mostly like extra aircraft. I don't care about so much the scenery, or, the only other mod I care about is just the traffic, like just the airport traffic. So when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator X, what I wanted was extra aircraft. And then I wanted like the traffic mod that makes it more realistic. And so you have the other airplanes talking to ATC, and, when you're flying up in the skies, you hear the other airplanes and the ATC going, chatting with them. So I wanted that. I wanted extra airplanes, and I wanted the whole traffic mod thing. And here, All I wanted was a better ATC. And of course, I would like a better traffic mod where the AI doesn't go across the dirt. You know, I want them following the actual roadways. Um, but when I got Xplane11, one of my friends, he actually gave me a bunch of airplanes. He had them on a file. He sent them over to me, and he says, "Here, install them on Xplane, and you'll have 50 more airplanes than what comes with the game." And I was like, "Okay, sweet." Then I was looking for a better ATC myself, and I found one. So I'm going to show you how to use it. I'm a bit rusty, so if I screw up, that's my fault. It's, I guess you could say, bad teacher. But that's basically it. So I don't play with a whole bunch of other mods. Like, I just don't care about them. I don't care how a game looks visually. Like, sure, I mean, I like that Xplane11 looks better than Microsoft Flight Simulator 98, but how Microsoft Flight Simulator 98 looks, I like it. I love it. As a matter of fact, here, I gotta message my buddy on here. Seems like he's doing a flight. Bakersfield. Bakersfield. Alrighty. So yeah. Sorry, I had to message Killer Television on YouTube because he's doing a flight right now. I don't know what flight he's doing exactly. I didn't really look at it. I mean, I did when he was preparing it, before the live stream went up, but yeah. So basically, yeah, let's see if I can remember how to do this. First of all, shit. Okay, Meadows. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Woo. So, I think. Okay, so. No. Ah, okay, yeah. It's not tower and it's not center. It's it's ground, and you create a so yeah, file flight plan. So here's KVIS. That's not where we're going to. Where we are going to is KBFL. All right. Oh, and I wanted to explain before we continue. What I was explaining was this plugin. It's not weird. How it has you fly is off to the side of the screen. You're gonna get these markers off to the side of your window screen, and it's gonna have some arrows and numbers, and that's where you need to go. That's your direction. That's your heading. It's just how it works. So don't follow like whatever Xplane does. Follow what this does if you're going to use this plugin. If you found a better plugin that works, great. If you like the Xplane, Xplane's way of using the ATC, then great. If but if you're gonna get this, this plugin right here, okay, the 124th ATC V2, then follow the arrows that pop up off to the side, because what it means is if the arrow's a certain color, like let's say there's no arrows, then it means you're flying in straight. You're just straight ahead. But if the arrow tells you, because the arrow will tell you, oh, you need to go a little bit to the left, and the number will basically be like in the red zone. And you need to go a little bit to the right. It shows us in the red, minus whatever this way, minus whatever that way. You'll see how it works. So you should follow that. You don't follow any other directional thing. You follow the directions of this ATC, because the ATC is the one that's directing you to the other airport, okay? So just remember that. So it might seem a little bit weird, but it's not weird. Departure transition level, 5,000 feet. Arrival transition level. Oh, geez. Oh, okay. So then here it does the Cessna Skyhawk in 172 SP, KFAT to KBFL. This I haven't messed around with the departure and arrival. I guess we'll just leave it at 500. I still have yet to research a lot of this. Yeah, so let's just leave it at that. Expected descent. Okay. So we have to request IFR clearance.
Fresno Air Terminal Ground, good afternoon. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa request IFR clearance to Meadows Field as filed.
All right. Now, I don't know if you guys
Cessna
remember.
Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, cleared to Meadows Field via runway 11 right departure. Initial altitude flight level 80. Squawk 2506.
So Cessna 172 cleared, Meadows View 11R. So remember here, we have to turn all this on just like in Flight Simulator X. All right. Yep. And please, leave a comment in the comment section below in the live chat. So, yeah. Alrighty. We do not want landing lights off. I just want to zoom in for you guys. Avionics. Master switch on. Fuel pump. Oh. Alright. I told you it would take some getting used to. Okay, the directional gyro is not aligned with the magnetic north. Well, yeah, that's... I'm gonna have to do some things. So it said, squawk 2506. So if we come over here to our radio stack, we have to go 2506. I think that was it. Was that it? Yeah? Oh God. Alright.
Cleared to Kilo Bravo Foxtrot Lima via runway 11 right departure. Initial altitude flight level 80. Squawk 2506, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, read back correct. Contact me again when ready to taxi. Fresno Air Terminal Ground, good afternoon, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa is ready for taxi. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, taxi to runway 11 right. Contact tower on 118.200 when on holding point. Taxi to runway 11 right. Contact tower on 118.200 when on holding point, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
I mean, it does show ships out in the water. Alright. 11R. Alright, we have to figure out where 11R is. Oh. Okay. So this is where real flight simulators come in. If you see here, it says oil temperature. Remember how I was explaining to you guys that in Xplane, that in a Microsoft Flight Simulator X10, basically this is fake. Like, you increase your throttle, and then this will go up, right? But then when you put your throttle back down, it goes back down. And here, it actually simulates that your temperature is getting hot. And then when you throttle all the way back down, it actually stays hot, because it's still running. So I just want to let you guys know that for future references. Okay. Oh, and by the way, do you guys see the red arrow? See, that red arrow is what you need to follow. You need to follow this. Okay? You see how it's when you're flying, when you're here, you go to 11. I need to figure something out here. 11R. You know, I forgot where 11R is. Hold on. Damn it. Okay. What? Uh, not so great today. Sorry guys, there's something else today. Whoa, 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 whoa. I had to remember where 11R is. I don't know. What the hell's wrong with me today? Alrighty. So you follow the arrow. See how the arrow is now like decreasing? See, it tells you where to go. I messed up. I told you. I haven't played this in a while. I know all flight simulators are the same, like you know, same airports, same layouts and stuff. But using this ATC is different. So now you see how there's no numbers because you're already there. You're like where you're supposed to be. There we go.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, contact tower on 118.200, have a nice flight.
Alright. So it's right there or right there, whichever one. I'm gonna go to the one up front.
Contact tower on 118.200, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
So we have the contact tower on 11. So 118.200.
Fresno Air Terminal Tower, good afternoon, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa on holding point of runway 11 right, ready for departure. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, wind 1508 knots, runway 11 right, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, I guess it does do like Microsoft Flight Simulator 10. I guess you do. I guess you can click on these. I guess you don't have to do the radio. Because I used to do the radio on here. Because I thought you had to do it that way. But okay, alright. So this makes it a lot easier.
Cleared for takeoff runway 11 right. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Now a lot of you are probably wondering why do I have Xplane11? Why do I have all these flight simulators? You know, why don't I just have one and stick with that one? Well, I mean, I wanted to give this one a shot. See what the difference is between a flight simulator from 2006, a flight simulator from 1996, and a flight simulator from 2016, 20, whatever. There's not much difference, except visual-wise. Sure, it's a bit more realistic because there's a bit more buttons to press and all that. I mean, this one's still a beefy flight simulator for how old it is. There's things that are more realistic than Flight Simulator X. Xplane11 is, you know, I mean, the real world weather works. Real traffic works. Look at the beautiful scenery. I mean, sure, I don't have it on ultra or high, but who cares? It's all about the flying experience, not about fucking scenery. That's why I play Xplane. I mean, that's why I play Flight Simulator.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, QNH 1011. Contact Oakland Oceanic on 132.200, but QNH 1011. Contact Oakland Oceanic on 132.200, goodbye, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Oakland Oceanic, good afternoon, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa passing 1,100 feet, climbing flight level 80. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, turn left heading 07 tree, climb to flight level 80. Turn left heading 07 tree, climb to flight level 80. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, turn left heading 072, climb to flight level 400. Turn left heading 072, climb to flight level 400, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
So you see how you have to follow the arrow? Follow the arrow. Do not follow anything else. See, now I have to go back this way because I went too far. And yes, I'm going to set the autopilot soon.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, expect runway 12 left. Expect runway 12 left, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Well, there goes. Man, this is bad frame weights. Look at that. Did you see that? Alright, I'm going to set my heading. Crap. Alright, am I level? Alright, so you can see the altimeter and the heading. Heading's perfect.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400.
Alright, so we want to be at 4000. So you see how the 0 right here, I mean this number is at 0? That means we are flying straight where we should be.
Climb to flight level 400, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Now I know that there is that line right there. I usually follow it. In Microsoft Flight Simulator X, but in this one, you gotta follow this arrow. That's just how it is. Don't ask me.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400. Climb to flight level 400, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400. Climb to flight level 400, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Alrighty. So there's KVIS. We're going to do the same flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator X. KVIS is Visalia. My bad.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400. Climb to flight level 400, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
There it is. By the way, it's not north, but I don't know why this is... Just use the ATC just to take off and stuff. Here, it
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400. Climb to flight level 400, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
because that's basically where we want to go, right there. KBFL.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, turn left heading 067.
Yeah, see? I know. Skip that waypoint. We're just gonna fly to it. So we want to be right at KBFL, right here. Okay? You see that? I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this flight. Now on this flight, we also have complimentary drinks such as tea, water, orange juice, freshly squeezed from oranges. None of that boxed
Cessna
crap.
Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, turn left heading 151. Turn left heading 151, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
And we also have some snacks on board like fruit, pretzels, peanuts, you know, healthy stuff. We also have some meat sticks, because meat is healthy for you. Don't listen to all the bullshit on the planet. It's bullshit. But yeah. So here's the map. And we're basically going, for those of you maybe just joining, right here, KBFL.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400.
I've already climbed to
level 400. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Whatever. I'll climb. Whoa! Whoa! That was way too much. Man. Climb to 4,000.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400.
Yeah,
Climb
I
to
should have.
flight level 400, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Well, that's just lovely. We're almost there. It's a short flight. It's a fun flight. We're gonna do it in Flight Simulator X. So after this, join me over there. That way you can see the difference between the planes, the the difference in games. ATC, all this stuff. I should have told it to have me fly up to 4,000. I think I put 40,000. Ridiculous. I still have to use. I still have to learn this a bit. It's a bit tricky to use. It's tricky. If you guys want to start chatting in the live chat, go ahead. Say whatever you want. There's no moderators. There's nothing. You can say what the heck you want to. Now, do I think this is a better flight sim than other flight sims? Well, let me get back to you on that one. I have to refill my cup of water, and then I'll get back to you on that one.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400.
Yeah. We're just going to keep on
flight
flying.
level 400, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Alrighty, so do I think this is a better flight simulator video game than any of the other ones out there? Let's it even shows little birds. See that? A flock of birds. So KBFL's right there. And we are good to go. I don't know what that is. And the ships are out here in the ocean. L52. Huh. 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 We're almost there. Just a little bit more. Now, what would be fun is to start off from KFAT and go to Chandler Airport in Fresno on a trike ultralight. You guys want to see that? I'm gonna do that in Xplane on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm gonna choose one of the trike ultralights and we're gonna fly around Fresno. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do two things in Microsoft Flight Simulator today after I am done with this one. What I'm going to do is one is going to be an actual flight from Fresno to Bakersfield. We're going to do the same flight in there so you can see the difference and see the similarities. And then the other one is we're going to do a flight within Fresno using a trike ultralight from KFAT, Fresno Air Terminal to basically, which is Fresno Yosemite International Airport, to basically Chandler Airport in here. So it's basically KFCH. Okay. So that's Chandler Airport in Fresno, which is a more, I wouldn't say private airport. The private airport in Fresno is oh god, it's
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Climb to flight level 400.
XKE79.
Climb to flight level 400. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Because out in Fresno, just a little bit of history, there are 3 airports in Fresno. Okay? All right. So of course there is Fresno Yosemite International Airport. Okay. We actually have 6 key airports in the Fresno area, which for the Central Valley, that's pretty extensive. But there's only really 3 main ones that I know of that I know were used extensively. The biggest one being Fresno Yosemite International Airport, and then Fresno Chandler Executive Airport, and then along with so there's basically Fresno, the big Fresno Airport, there's Chandler Executive, and then there's Sierra Sky Park and Arnold Ranch. But Sierra Sky Park is the other one, which is located in between some houses. So that's the one where if you have a house and you have a hangar for an airplane, you have that little Sierra Sky Park to take off from. It's just a one runway, one airstrip type of airport, and stuff like that. So right now we're coming up to KVIS, which is basically Visalia Airport. There is some what's it called? There are some military aircraft that land here. like especially the cargo ones.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172
Yeah,
Sierra
yeah.
Papa. Climb to flight level 400. Climb to
KBFL.
flight level 400. Cessna
There's
Skyhawk
KMIT.
November 172 Sierra Papa.
The Central Valley is like littered with landing strips, airports. Oh, we're past Selma, by the way, if you guys were wondering. Here's Fresno, and then just like south of that is Selma. Selma has its own little landing strip. I'm actually gonna do a flight from Fresno to Selma. We're gonna fly the little what's it called? The Piper J3 Cub, the little small one. Well, we'll do some fun flights, and we'll use the trike ultralights for that too. Like really short distance flights that are just hella fun. We're gonna do those in Xplane. I mean in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And one flight I actually want to do with you guys, which will be a longer flight. Okay, we're gonna use a bigger plane, probably the Cessna Grand Caravan, or the Beechcraft Baron 58, and we'll probably use this one. Is we're gonna do a flight from Temecula, basically, what is it, F80? It's basically French Valley. Let me recheck that. I have the phone in front of me. I want to see if it's F80 or F60. No, that's a Ferrari. Yeah, F70. So it's French Valley Airport, F70. Another place I used to live, and basically, that's where I actually went to find out what it cost to do flying. You know, single engine aircraft, and I thought it was really cool. You know, when they told me it was like around $5,000-6,000. This was 2018, I want to say. I think I found out. Yeah, 2018, I want to say. Something like that.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Climb to flight level 400.
Yeah.
Climb to flight level 400.
I'm just doing
Cessna
this.
Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
I'm not really practicing much. I'm just trying to do a flight from Fresno to Bakersfield. So, we're going to do a flight from French Valley Airport to Fresno. It's going to be really fun. You guys are going to enjoy that one. You get to go from, the southern part of California to the Central Valley. Now, I do a lot of flights in the Central Valley. I mean, I do a lot of flights in California because it's just an easy place to fly. There's a lot of airports within California. California is one of the biggest states and one of the biggest economies in the world and in the United States. Without California, United States really would suffer. I know you guys say Florida, Louisiana, Texas, all that, but trust me, and New York and all that, but California, they have a lot of stuff there. Being born and raised there, seeing pretty much the whole state from north to south, east to west, and central, basically, it's a big place, and there's a lot that goes on there. Yes, California's fucked up and all that shit. Yeah, okay? It's always been that way. At least, I would say, since Hollywood's inception there. Actually, I'll give you a little quick history. that a lot of people don't know because, well, the saying goes, who controls the past controls the present and the future. Who controls the present and the future controls the past. You know, who controls all three of those controls all three of those, basically. And in California, there was actually a huge civilization there. When the people from the east, the eastern part of the United States, traveled to the west, we're talking 1700s. We're not talking about 1800s. We're talking about 1700s. When the Spanish first arrived there, they actually found a huge civilization. They didn't know what to think of it. California has a lot of history. The landmass, the state itself, the areas, there used to be a huge indigenous population that was like well civilized.
Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400.
They literally had
flight level 400.
They
Cessna
literally had
Skyhawk
like
November 172 Sierra Papa.
tall buildings, they had large cities. But of course, no one's going to tell you that. They're going to tell you otherwise. So basically, California has its history. California has a lot of airports. California has naval bases. We have army bases, air bases, just about everything. Just about. I mean, we don't have Bucharest. We don't have Shanghai. We don't have Sydney, Australia. But we have just about everything else. Okay? We don't have Maputo, Africa, you know. But we have just about everything else. And it's got the best weather in the whole entire planet. Yes, I'm vouching for California because I live there. Not the government, I'm not vouching for the government. I'm not vouching for any governments in California, whether it be city or state or local, municipal, or your school boards. I'm vouching just for California itself, the environment, the mountains, the hills, the valleys, the cities, not the fucked up people within California. And I don't mean fucked up people meaning, everybody. I mean just the fucked up people. There's people there that they don't want government. They don't want all the shit that goes on in California. They want to get rid of Hollywood. They want to get rid of San Francisco and its gay ways. They want to get rid of that shit. Okay? There's a spirit within California that hates all the evil shit. And it is trying to fix the mess that is of California. Just like New York, just like Alaska, just like Kansas, just like Louisiana. Just like the whole United States. It's a piece of shit and it needs to be fixed. Okay? The world is a piece of shit and needs to be fixed. We need to get rid of a lot of things that are evil, that are sin, that are of sin. Okay? I don't care if you agree with me or not. They just need to be fixed.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 400.
And Donald Trump and the president of some other country and some scientist or some tech guy is not going to fix these things. It's going to take us, people like me, to fix these things, because we are real people. We are not, there's a term out there thrown around, NPCs. There's a term out there thrown around that these people are robotic, robots, NPCs, or they're just I don't know, they're not real humans. Well, like, those people, they ain't gonna fix this planet. They're just looking straight ahead going, which is fucking ridiculous. Take out those motherfuckers. That's why weapons were created. It was a tool created to take out the enemy. It wasn't a tool for you guys to use against each other like you know how the gang members do, how all these mafias and gang members do. They take out each other. They're playing a video game in real life, like Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, or 5, or 4, 3, 2, 1, 1969. No, it was a weapon. The weapons were designed to take out the enemy, whether it be God, Satan, whatever, whoever it is, a human being, an animal that's a threat to you. I mean, you got some chickens, there's a wolf, what do? You sit there and become boy who cried wolf, but don't take out the wolf? You just sit there and cry about it, but you don't take your gun and shoot the wolf? You let him eat all your chickens, so then you don't have food? Huh? Is that what you do? Is that what the fuck you do? I hope you guys are enjoying this flight, because this is a real good damn flight. And I'm a real good damn pilot. I'm not perfect, but I'm a good pilot. I'm not the best pilot. I'm not the most experienced, but I'm a good pilot. And, you know, I can do better. I can improve. I know it didn't show you how long this flight is.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Climb to flight level 400.
I get, but
Climb
I mean,
to flight level 400.
okay.
Cessna
The
Skyhawk November
ATC
172
doesn't show
Sierra
you how
Papa.
long the flight is. Okay? It doesn't show you, but it'll show you right here. If you look where my mouse cursor is moving around, it says estimated time, 10 minutes and 51 seconds, okay? Just in case you guys are wondering, the estimated time, because it does not show like it shows in Microsoft Flight Simulator X, the full sheet. I mean, of course, I can probably have that up. Let's see. Let's see, it was night vision goggles, oxygen mask, cinema verte, lock geographically, show instrument click regions, let's see, move, yeah, show traffic paths, let's see, show data output, show weapons guidance, red console, sky colors. Yep, that's it. I'm sure there's a way to show the see, there's the other ATC. I don't use that one. And then this one up at the top is open flight configuration window, and this one is toggle the map, and this is just pause or play, and then this one is the question mark. And then obviously, you know, this one is your settings. Open the settings window. Get instructions on flying the sim. Pause the simulator. So, yeah. We're almost there. Yay. Now in this game, instead of pressing F9, F10, and 11, okay, F9, F10, and F11 on your keyboard for the views, you basically have to press Shift 1 through 9. 0 does nothing. So here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5, here's 6, Here's 7. Here's 8. And here's 9.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Climb to flight level 400. Climb to flight level 400. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
As you could tell, the 8 and 11 were the same. Man, it's cloudy out here. Before it said, so when I was setting this up, before I opened the live stream, before I started the live stream, it said that there was a thunderstorm. So I checked Fresno's real weather. Like I went online on my phone and I checked Fresno weather, and it said clear skies. So I reset the real-time weather in this game, and it went to, like, well, not clear skies, it said overcast. Sorry, my bad. And I reset the weather in the game, the real-time weather, real-time data, and it went to overcast. So that was strange. It would be nice if Microsoft Flight Simulator 10 had its real-world weather working, because the real-time data works, but not the weather, and that's a bummer. Because I like Microsoft Flight Simulator 10 or X, whatever you want to call it. I know that X is a numeral for 10. But I don't know.
Climb to flight level
I like it.
80.
I like it a lot.
November 172 Sierra Papa.
So after this, we're going to do a lot of flights. I have a lot of live streams that are going to be popping up today. So this is going to be Fresno to Bakersfield, and then I'm going to do the same flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then I'm going to do some smaller flights. And we're going to do a larger one too. So we're going to set them all up properly, and we're going to have some fun flying. So I hope you guys enjoy all of these flights. I love making them. So that's the Garmin 530 GPS Navigator. So you see what it says? It says what it says. Okay? It says that this is the Garmin 530 GPS Navigator screen only for 3D cockpits. This is a comprehensive GPS-driven navigation system that can also drive the autopilot. See www.garmin.com for details. Wow. I mean, FSX doesn't have that, which FSX is just an abbreviation for Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Flight Simulator X, MS, FSX. For those of you who are wondering, because maybe you didn't know, maybe you did know.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Climb to flight level 80. Climb to flight level 80. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
And then in Flight Simulator X, we're also going to do a flight from Fresno to Las Vegas. That's a really fun one because you have to go over the mountains, and we might do Reno, Nevada too. That one I like to fly with the jet, preferably either an Airbus, like a smaller Airbus, or a small Boeing, or some small like commuter jet, like a business jet, really small one, like a what's it called? A Learjet, something like the size of a Learjet. Although jets are, you have to be careful with jets because you could really really stall really easy with a jet. Alrighty. So we're coming up to KPTV. And in case you guys are wondering what KPTV is, it's basically Porterville Municipal Airport, KPTV. All right.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 80.
Sorry about that.
Climb to flight level 80, Cessna Skyhawk
So it's a
November
municipal
172
airport.
Sierra Papa.
Municipal. Alrighty.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, QNH 1011, contact Meadows Field approach on 118.900. Expect runway 12 left to land, bye. QNH 1011, contact Meadows Field approach on 118.900, runway 12 left to land, goodbye. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
So a municipal airport is owned and operated by the local government, by the way. What function do municipal airports serve? So let's contact approach.
Meadows Field approach, good afternoon. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa passing 4,900 feet, climbing flight level 80. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 80. Climb to flight level 80, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
And there's an update too, by the way, so you can update this, in case you were wondering. I'll just stay at this flight level. I still have to learn this ATC. I have to set it up better. I still haven't gotten the hang of this. What is it? 174th. Yeah, 124th ATC V2. I have not properly used this at all since I've had it. And by the way, this is version 2 of that 124th ATC. There's an older version. Don't get it. The version 2 is the best. It's the most updated. You know, I mean, it's the most current one, and it's the one that works. I guess the older one had some issues, so. It says climb to flight level 80. I don't know what 80 means. If it means 80,000 or 8,000. That's why that's one of the things I don't like about this one. About this ATC. I mean, but I have it because it's just a better one than what Xplane11 offers. You know, better than the Liminar Research one. Which Liminar Research should have a better ATC. You know, the complaint with this game is that the game is visually stunning, but is lacking.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 80.
It's visually stunning, but it lacks in the department of it lacks in the department of like the ATC, the you know, I guess not the flight modeling, but just in a lot of other things. But visually it looks great. That's what I've heard, you know, for the longest time. But you know what? I mean, it runs just fine to me. It's great as it is to me. Xplane11. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with this game. Like there's nothing wrong with Microsoft Flight Simulator games. There's nothing wrong with Flight Simulator games, like in general, like for all of them. Like sure, some have difficulties working on certain systems. Sure, some of them have bugs. Sure, yeah, but like, you know, they're not perfect. Well, that's just lovely. I couldn't see for shit. Oh, and by the way, another thing I wanted to tell you guys. When you fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator X and you move around the cockpit, basically with the camera view, if you press spacebar, it'll center you right back to the center, like the front, center. You know, it'll take you back to front and center. But if you move around again and you press spacebar again, it doesn't do that. But in here, in Xplane11, if you, like, let's do this. I'm front and center. I start looking back. You know, I start looking around. I go to here, I go to here, come to here, okay? And I want to go back to front and center. You know, sure, I could do it this way, but it's not, it's kind of difficult to get it front and center, like to actually where it originally was. So I'm right here. I press shift 9, it goes back to front and center. Let's say I go off again because I'm looking for an aircraft, or, you know, looking at the mountains or whatever. Okay? Basically, I can press Shift 9 again, and it'll go back to center. That's one thing I wish Microsoft Flight Simulator X had, because it'd be really nice. I could just go back to front and center all the time. I'm sure it has it.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, turn right heading 214. Turn right heading 214, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
So that's a feature that it has. You know, is you press Shift and 9 or Shift and, you know, 4, 5, 6, you know, any of the other numbers, and it'll always take you back to front and center. So I gotta follow the path here. I gotta follow this path. You see this, these lines on the map? I gotta follow this path. All right. And that's going to take me straight into the airport. KBFL, see? So I'm basically headed this way. And as you can see on the GPS, the Garmin GPS, off to the right, I'm basically going this way, you know. On the map here, you see how I have the map up? This thing. So I'm going this way, but look at the GPS Garmin also. And then once I go there, then I turn, and I continue on the white line, then turn again, you know. See? And so basically, I have to follow that line. And where it's going to take me is basically going to take me right into KBFL for landing. Okay?
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, climb to flight level 80. Climb to flight level 80, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
I'm trying to turn so I'm exactly on the line. Let's go right at the... Yeah, let's go right at the 12. 12 degrees east. That way, when I get up to the line, I will basically go back right on east, and then I'll be in line with where I should be.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, descend to 3,500 feet. 3,500 feet, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, turn left heading 200. Turn left heading 200, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
All right, we're at 3,500. I know we're at 3,499, but we're there. All right, so we're gonna make a nice landing, and that's that. I forgot what I set my flaps. I forgot the controls for the flaps on this one, so I'll have to look at them within the settings menu. Joystick. What is mapped for flaps? Flaps down a notch, that would be 13 and 14. Which are going to be right here, 13 and 14. All right. So hopefully that's what I set my flaps at. I'll have to see. I think we're gonna have fun with a lot of these flight simulator series. These flight simulator videos. I think we're gonna have lots of fun. You guys are gonna enjoy these. I'll do Xplane. I'll do Flight Simulator X. I'll even do Sierra Pro Pilot. I don't have joysticks mapped to that game, so I will most likely use a mouse and keyboard. And in that one, we're just gonna do that one for shits and giggles. And I want to tell you, so any of you who have Windows 10, I don't know about Windows 11, but Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows Vista, 8, 8.1, Windows 10. And then
Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, turn left heading 144. Turn left heading 144, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Basically, oh, guess I'm going completely north. I guess I went too far. Whoops. It's alright, we'll bounce back. So, I don't know about Windows 11, but if you have Windows 10 and you have Sierra Pro Pilot, it works with Windows 10. If you don't have Sierra Pro Pilot, go download it. Sierra Pro Pilot 98 works with Windows 10, 8.1, whatever. But I know everyone uses Windows 10 these days. Some people still use 7. Even though it's not supported, but most people are on Windows 10, and a lot of people, and then there's people on Windows 11. But yeah, it works. Sierra Pro Pilot 98. $99, I suppose it works right off the bat too. But I don't have any controllers hooked up to that. Like, I don't have it set up, is what I mean. So, because that one you have to go into the files on your desktop. It's not in game. That's just how the game runs. See, there's me, right here. Okay, that's me. For those of you wondering. And then, right here is KBFL. And they're going to tell me which runway to go to. Now one of the things I always question is, back in these Sublogic days, because I never really played Sublogic flight simulators. I started playing flight simulators like these around the time Sierra Pro Pilot was out. Sierra Pro Pilot 98, that's what I started off on. That, MiG Alley, I did play a little bit of, what was it, Flight Simulator 2000, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2000, like a friend of mine had it, and I got to play it briefly, but I was mostly on Sierra Pro Pilot, and essentially, I basically, like I didn't know there was, I knew there were some older flight simulators. Like, I knew about Microsoft Flight Simulator 3.0 and what was it, the ones of like the middle 90s, 95, 96, 97, 98, you know, all of those ones. But the Sublogics, for anyone who plays those, and I want to get some of those and have them run on my computer, you know, I'm curious, how did they get the world? How did they get all the airports correct? Like, that's strange. They must have done it from, like, maybe some agency that has all the airports mapped out, you know, has all the what's it called, like basically all the maps, you know, all the layouts. So that's strange to me, like, that you play those games, you know, Sublogic flight simulators from Sublogic, and the Microsoft flight simulators when Microsoft bought Sublogic. So yeah, that's, man, we've come a long way. I'm just showing you the map here, so you see where we're kind of at. So yep, Central Valley, it's all farmland. That's where most of your produce comes from, at least from, you know, within the United States and around the world. Because I don't know if a lot of you know this,
Cessna
but
Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, turn left heading 124. Cleared for visual approach runway 12 left. Contact tower on 118.100 when established. Bye. Turn left heading 124. Cleared for visual approach runway 12 left. Contact tower on 118.100. Goodbye, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Meadows Field Tower, good afternoon, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa approaching runway 12 left. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, identified. Continue your approach. Meadows Field Information Kilo.
Right, approaching 12L, which I suppose is that one. Yeah, whatever 12L is. See, this is another thing. This one doesn't show you, like, what 12L is. Like, you, okay, you know that's right and that's left, but it doesn't say it. Like, you can zoom in all you want, and there's no number. All you do is you just click on this, and then it shows. Like, there's 12L, 30L, 30R, 12R. Well, we need to go to 12L, so that's the left one. So that's this big one, not the small one. All right. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, wait. Okay. I thought it basically was going to show. Oh, that just shows keep. Oh. Okay. All right. Now remember, we can report missed approach. So keep that there. Now it's just become a annoyance. We're almost there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this flight today. I hope you join me for the other flights I will be doing. There it is. You see it? There it is. So let's start descending. Let's throttle down. And let's prepare for a descent.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa, wind 379 knots, runway 12 left, cleared to land. Cleared to land runway 12 left, Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Crap. Oh boy. Crap. This ain't so good. Whoa, yeah, this is not, crap. You know, I forgot how to, oh, Jesus. Oh, whatever. Might as well see me crash now. Jeez. I'm just gonna... I forgot how to turn that nav off. Alright, well, let's see if I can land this. Come on, without crashing. Am I all the way down? Yeah? Whatever. Well, I probably... Jeez! Whatever. Not such a great landing. It's horrible.
Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa. Contact ground on 121.700. Ground on 121.700. Cessna Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa.
Alright, we'll set it. I do not want to go anywhere. Alright, I'm gonna do Microsoft Flight Simulator X. So join me over there. I'll set it up and we'll do the same flight. It'll be a lot better. Alrighty, guys? Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed this flight. The ending was shit. But stay tuned for the next one. It'll be coming up real shortly. I just gotta set it up. Alrighty, guys? Alrighty. Let me... Alrighty. I will exit. And I'm gonna do another live stream of Flight Simulator X. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace. Jeez. I hate when this happens.